Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today I will do the reading for the 8th and the 9th of May 2023. And this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so we had one day off yesterday. Yesterday I was thinking of making a video either for the library or the matrix decoding. However, because the informations I downloaded from the archive was too much, literally I was given the whole roadmap, the whole goal, the final project of where we're heading, what we're supposed to do, and a lot of informations. Now, because it's too much and it's too deep, so this is really difficult for us to instantly discussing of everything without managing to increase the collective awareness, consciousness. And this is the way that we increase our consciousness to the 5D consciousness, which is getting closer to the connections to the divine. Now, to allow that to happen, we will have to work with each other every day. But first and foremost, I want to use today's introductions to give you the sense, the general idea of what we are doing as a collective and what is the role of each individual. Okay, so God, the divine, is actually the same concept. It's the source of life of the whole universe, the creators of everything that we are experiencing. Now, from the source of life, there will be millions, billions, or trillions of mixers, the mixers of life, the vessels. So let's call vessels of life is one cable, like the computer cable plugged into the source. We are the particle of that cable. Let's call that we are the cell. So each one of us is a cell, and each sign, zodiac sign, will have a certain type of matrix or the program in ourselves, in our chips, before we enter the world. And the reason why we are programmed, the different program, because it's based on the experiences we want to experience, the abilities that we carry with us, and also the type of karmic that only us can solve and clear. Because this is all about having the final evolution, the evolutions of life, the evolutions of the universe. So each cable running and evolutionize and up to the point that we call it the evolutionary peak, and we are now in that evolutionary peak. So we actually the founding fathers and mothers of the new generations of the people born in the age of Aquarius, because we are stepping into Aquarius age. So Aquarius is about humanity, technology, about individualities, creativities. So it's like we're stepping into the new technological, new humanity qualities, concept, consciousness, if you want to ask. So literally everything's gonna change. That's why the new matrix is stepping in to install or re-establish the tendency for the evolution. Now, because we are in that transformation, so the old matrix and the new matrix coexisting at the same time to allow people to have time to adjust, to readjust. And this is I explain why Pluto's going forth and back, and it's Pluto gonna go back to Capricorn on the 11th of June. and stay there until November before Pluto officially step into Aquarius and stay for another 22 years or 21 years. So if we can see the big picture now, we start to bring it into our group, our clan. First of all, I have to say, everything I told and share you were 100% accurate. Now I don't know about other people what they say, other channels what they say, but because we are the clan, we are that cable, the cable of Sagittarius. Now what is that cable actually means to you? So what I learned from the divine is we have that healing code. So people call the ascensions of the earth, the wave of energies that we are experiencing so far. It's aimed to activate the hidden code. So each sign, each group, each cables, they will have a different type of codes to serve. We as Sagittarius, we have this healing code that allow us to become a healers, an empath, a light workers. With this ability, this explains why majority of people have to going through all the pains, the sufferings caused by other people, because that is your purpose. And you register for it, you forgot it. But now it's just because it's too much and you start to complain that you couldn't do it, you couldn't make it, and a lot of people give up. I'm telling you, this is serious. So I would like people to take everything that I share, everything that I'm learning and trying to inspire you is something serious. And if we do it right, we will have a very, very good life, waiting us ahead. Because we're stepping into that, you know, era of Sagittarius, the rising of Sagittarius. And I predicted this since last year. After my awakening, I already said that. In one of the reading, I say, this is the era of the kingdom, the rise of Sagittarius. So for that reasons, I hope to receive the support from people, from the collective, accept the leadership, accept the truth, and accept the fact that we are here for the mission. We're not here to get married. We're not here to find love. We're not here to do things that out of our purposes. Because once you accept, now what happened was we were going through the process of learning. So the matrix in the program, it gave you the strength and the weakness. So the strength, like healing, quick recovery, generous, love, kind, loving, healing, intelligent, philosophy. So everything good about you, you know already, but you also learn about your weaknesses. And your weaknesses being shown and triggered by the karmic energies or the people that, brought the bad things or intention toward you. Because through that, they want to show you the divine, the matrix, want you to learn about your weakness. The reason why we have to learn about our weakness because humans are made of three factors: physics, mental, and soul. So through learning the weaknesses, you will start to allow all the deficits in the qualities of your physics, your mentals, and your soul, your mind and your soul, to develop through three stages. Now, each factor, mind, soul, physics, has three stages, and when you fulfill and complete those three stages, it's the time that you need to learn about how to align them together, combine them as one, and it becomes a cube. a cube of 3 triangle with 9 dimensions. Now that structures of the sphere with all the spine, because they are 3 triangles together, it creates the structures of the divine consciousness. That's the 9th dimension. So when you allow it to getting aligned, it's the time that you allow yourself to see through the matrix, why it was there, why it happened to you. And once you solve the matrix, they will let you go. The karmic will be stopped. The situation can be different for people. However, the main point is when you align all 3 factors together to become one consciousness on a different level, the 9 dimension consciousness, it allows you to stop manifesting or fit in the triggers of other karmic energies around you. And when they don't have the victims to fit in anymore, they just stopped. And when you do that, you allow them to be freed. So they learn the lessons for themselves too. And then they will get their unity of the 3 factors themselves somehow. So you are, because you are a healer, so you're supposed to take the hits and embrace that hits to move on. That's why I'm trying to explain for people how to heal and get out away from the karmics and all these sort of things. But now, because of my new level of consciousness, I'm able to explain you on the level of God, of the divine, because that is the final concept of everyone needs to learn about who we truly are. Now, when you recognize your purpose, you allow you to serve your purposes. First of all, you allow the blessings of the new matrix to come in and help you manifest with anything else that you need for your life, including money, including love, including whatever that matters to you. Because right now you got the full consciousness of yourself. You might not want the things that you used to want any longer. That's the logic. So speaking of the collective mission, first of all, we need to go with each other step by step every day through the tarot, which is I find the best way, because through the daily work, I can share with you my stories or my insight, and all these stories are inside is from the divine. We have the support from the divine because we are serving the purpose. If you see the meaning of this. Okay guys, so I will provide more when it comes to the point that I need to share something. For that reason, I need you to stay connected with me and telling me your concern, your problems, or anything that matters to you, so I can raise my awareness on the matters to show you what the best way to do it. But the main goal, remember, is to become a healer, each individual of you, to master your healing ability, to control it. And then I can take you to the next step to show you how to extend your mind, your psychic ability to go to the 5th dimensions, to download and things like what I did. For now, let's go to the cards and we will see what the next 2 days have for us. Okay, so as usual, we will go to the Oracle card first to see what we have for the 8th and the 9th of May 2023. And you know, see, on Friday, when I did the readings, we had that card of communities, the 11th house. I kind of thinking, yeah, you know, that indicates that we are heading to the collective missions one step closer. So you find your communities. So everyone else will do exactly the same, but they have their own code, their own clan. And you are here with me, and I promise you it's a big blessings because we find the right frequency of each other. So that community is about how to have each individual to raise the awareness. Because through the process of raising awareness, You are actually serving the purposes to God about evolution. Sorry guys, my alarm just rings there, so I have to reconnect my video again. Right, hopefully it's so cool now. I set the alarm for 11:11 if you pay attention. It's funny. But for now, I don't need to set the alarm for 11 any longer, because I know exactly where we're heading now and what type of abundance that we manifest. So let's go back to the reading. First of all, if you're new to the channels, welcome to the family. You're in the right place to get the right information. If you like what I'm doing, you can subscribe to your channel and give me a thumb up to spread the video to other empaths, Sagittarius. If you'd like to donate, please find the donate button in the description box. Now, first card, let's see what we have. We have Symbiosis number 52, Trine and Sextile. So this card comes out a couple of times now. Now, this is about your spirituality, the call from the divine, the urge to tell you to step up your psychic abilities, your tune in more with your inside of, in another word, how you align your emotion, your soul, and your physics. Because there are some people I hear from spirit saying that you are out of balance. And you are out of balance because you still allow the old matrix to work on you. And this is the ego things. The matrix only valid when the ego is still being active. Because once the ego is dead, so we have the concept of ego death. Basically, you live with your ego. You cannot split them because it's part of your identity as a human being, but not your consciousness. So the ego only represents you as the human beings. So you need them to make people recognize you as who you are in this world, in this life. But the consciousness has nothing to do with ego. But when the ego dead, which means they don't produce karma. For example, someone trying to slap you, to punch you, or to insult you, it doesn't bother you because you understand that they're at lower level of consciousness. They sink too deep into the matrix, and you are out of that, you higher level. That's why it doesn't trigger you any longer. You feel yourself like a monk, like a monk in a pagoda. That's how we become. It doesn't mean that you cannot be angry. You feel free to be angry, because I can be angry if things cross the line. But in general, most things, it won't trigger you. So this card is about that. It's about you are stepping closer, especially who saw 1111 repeatedly. Like me, set my alarm today 11 and 11 every day. The reason you see 11 is because when you align the three factors, it becomes a 9 dimensions, and the whole consciousness emerge, the whole new consciousness emerge, and it creates the 10 dimensions. Now the 10 dimension is about you become to the full cycle of evolution, which means that you are stepping into the new one. The new one is 1111, and that's why we keep saying that you're gonna recreate life, recreate yourself, recreate everything for that reason. In general, 1111 means you are free to go. Don't bother me anymore, because you now meant to create the new things, because you completed every challenge, you complete the whole program, and now it's the time for you to be creative to serve the evolutionary purpose. So you are free from the old life. That is the meaning of it. Okay, guys, so let's go to the second card. Let's see what we have. The second card, we will go to um, the, the star seed. Let's go with the star seed. So what the star seed gonna tell us today? What is the message from our counselors? The star seeds we have: inner earth, you will survive this, new solutions and beginnings. This is amazing because we got this card on Friday. They are very similar. The only difference is the Friday we had the communities, which is what I'm telling the story with you today. In the earth is the same. You survive this, new solutions and new beginnings. You will survive this if you know who's your communities, who is your clan, who is your collective. So it's time to stop. This is actually going to show you the path of what you meant to do from now on. When Jupiter start to trigger the Uranus, the abundance, the people who are good at making money because that's their program, but they meant to learn other things. For example, the healings, that the health will be in crisis, stress, all these sort of things. So we not programmed with that traits of making money, for example, and we're trying to copy them. And that's why we fail. We keep failing because we saw people do it, and we're trying to copy them. But it's not meant for us. But now we will start to consider the idea of what I'm saying, and we will focus on what we're good at. So, for love and relationship, let's see what we have. One card for love relationship, the 8 and the 9. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Well, there's nothing to analyze here. Anyway, we will have the love readings on Wednesday, so if you're new to the channel, don't worry. We will find out. What I'm thinking of the plan of where we're heading is when we raise our consciousness to a new level, we see a new way of doing things, and we realize that when we're serving the purposes, the blessing just come toward you, and it will allow you to join more with the communities about community works, because you will have the demand for expand your mission, the influences from your ability to other people, and that is when the world will be in blossoms of love, and it will be that way. If we're working with each other step by step, it's still in the early days, so we would need to learn to be patient. So now, the 9, the 8 and the 9, we have the general energies, we have the Ace of Wands, new beginnings. It has to be, because we're going through this new emotions, and this is the 28 days of program. It's like the future emotion, installed to your new emotion. It allows you to see the gap of the maturity emotions and the inexperienced emotion. So wherever you are, whatever situation you're in, you will start to see the tension, the conflicts, the gap, the incompatibility of emotional levels between you and other people. And it will show you the way. It will create the urge inside. And the moon is in Sagittarius tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, yes. Yes, the 8th. I can't remember because I didn't check the sky today, because in my mind I said that there's no point to check the sky anymore, because the energies we analyzed last week already. The important is the new energies from this lunar eclipse. Very important. So the challenge, let's see what we have. The challenge is the Five of Pentacles. The challenge is, the moon in Sagittarius. You will feel that way. You feel abandoned. You feel lonely. You feeling lack of care. No one cares about you. But this is what I'm talking about. The challenge is your new emotion. It makes you have to think why you still in that challenge. Because right now your energy is ready for the new beginning with the Ace of Wands. If you're too lonely and you don't have anyone around you, I'd be feeling isolated. Let's say like me. Because I went through that situations. And probably I'm still, but I don't feel that way. That's why I'm not in the situation, for the reason. You just have to come to the final stage of recognizing who you are and what makes you feel complete. Once you learn that only you can make you feel complete, you will start to receive the love and the connections to the divine, and you start to feel the love from God. It's the most fulfilled love that no one else actually can produce the feeling. That's the only way that I can think of, because it's trying to show you the way to solve your matrix, and you need to set your intention more on the knowledge that you gained, rather than just running in the circles of your mind, your imaginary mind, because your mind is basically the illusionary knowledge created by the matrix. You can't see it through, but once you see it through, you will know exactly how to get out. Okay, so let's see next card, what your higher self want to tell you for the 8 and the 9. The moon. Wow, the moon is Sagittarius and we have the moon. Clarity. The upgrading, the evolutions of your emotion, the moon. This is the positive moon, not the negative moon. Because today is still Sunday, so you're still in that process of, processing the new energy. Your body, even your mind doesn't understand, can't comprehend it, but your body always understands, because your body born with the moon cycles. So your mentality, let's see what we have first. Mentalities for the 8th and the 9th of May 2023. The Fool. Wow, amazing. So people getting ready, get yourself ready. I see the quantum jump of sorry, let me rearrange this. So it's the quantum leap of your emotion or your consciousness. It's about to jump. That means that you're reaching the alignment of the 3 factors. This is the evolution that we were talking about. I hope that people understand what I'm talking about, because I'm trying to find the easiest way to explain it through my own experience. But the knowledge is really high, trust me. the level, the quality of the information is very high. It's a divine information. So what coming toward people is, let's see. Sorry, the overall energies, the outcome energy. It's the Queen of Pentacles. So this is wonderful. So the week will start with a good start. You got everything's going on. You got the new feeling of ready for next best things. Queen of Pentacles saying that you will receive the sufficient resources or whatever that you need to be in a safe place for where you're heading. But we need to clarify so we understand the whole message. So let's see the Ace of Wands, what we have. The Ace of Wands is, wow, we have the Knight of Wands. It's amazing. This is your energy. You become, this is like you come out of the cocoon after the transformation of the emotional transformation. You're feeling you got the new energy with the Knight of Wands here. So why the Five of Pentacles in challenge? Why you still feeling upset, lonely, isolated with the Five of Pentacles? The Page of Swords. Yeah, the thing is, deep down inside, you know that this is a new beginning. Is something that you have to go and find out yourself. But the challenge is because the Page of Swords is like you find it's hard to get people around you to understand. In a way that you don't feel that connection well with other people, so you feel it. It just upset you because they're not your communities. Now this is a sign of spirits want you to extend your communities, to find the frequency that you belong to find the cables, because you are the cell of that cables, to find the collective that you belong to. So that is the challenge. The thing is, because the the new matrix energies of the new emotion is being installed, and we have to understand this. This is for everyone. Doesn't matter they in the tower or not. For that reason, people will need time to withdraw to themselves and process the informations, the new energy. So most of the case, you might feel that people are not interested in talking to you, or because it's not the time for the communication. So it can be a little bit challenging, especially if you're in the unlucky situation. But you have to think about the purpose, the goal, what God asks you to do, to maintain that inner strength and use it to overcome the situations that allows the evolutions to happen. So let's see the moon now. The message from your higher self. So what the moon wants you to know? So we were talking about the moon is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So your higher self saying that the pictures what they give you, the new manifestation, the plan they gave you. For some reason, I don't know how you see it. It can be in your dreams. It can be your just idea of how you figure out how you're gonna be like. Um, it's a thing that you need to stick to. Something that appears strongest in your sense, in your feeling. There's something you need to stick to. The Knight of Pentacles here saying that the foundations, it's about reading the signs around you. The things come your way, and the things that taken away, and the things that remains, everything is designed for the path of where you're heading. So the Moon and the Nine of Pentacles together want you to see the path they keep for you. And don't resist, just follow. You need to follow your natures, what you're drawn to, what being given to you. Don't resist. And don't use your egoistic mind to analyze, to make the decision. For example, there you have two jobs or two opportunities, and you're trying to think, oh, because that one is more money, but this one makes you more happy. If you see what I mean. So the ego mind will want you to take the job with more money, but your consciousness, your heart, your soul want you to take something that you're happy. So that is the Knight of Pentacles. It shows you to the new ideas, the new way of doing things. So be patient with yourself, be gentle and be loving to yourself, and be fair to yourself. Don't give your happiness away to people, or suffer without a reason. Okay, so the Fool is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. Definitely a new beginnings. Everything's gonna be new. And I keep telling people this since last week, this week or last week, yeah, both for a while now. I kept saying that things not gonna be like what you imagined. So just follow the plan, because we all say God had the plan for you, and it is true. And I got that confirmations from the divine, so you can believe me, because I'm following it. Say goodbye to those people still trying to, hey, how about our promise? You forgot about that job. No, they just want to use you. They just want to utilize what you had. There's no job, there's nothing there for you. And remember, the old matrix is for the old purposes. The old matrix is actually for you to learn about your abilities, to compensate what we missed in the quality of our traits, to align the three elements together to get the ninth dimension consciousness and evolve. That is the purpose of the matrix. The new purpose of the matrix is to use the new consciousness to create the new tendency, the new environment for next generation. It's bigger. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles and we will see. But definitely a new beginning, new opportunities, huge. Everything working on your favor. So I want to raise the toast with all of you. Before we go, thank you very much for all your support, for all your belief in me. I will always hear, because I'm working for the divine. I will always be here to support and provide most of the information, probably any information you need to know. I can answer anything, even things that other people cannot answer you. I still can. However, I would love you to utilize everything we know to raise your consciousness, awareness. That's all I'm asking, the first step, individually speaking, to everyone. Before I go, now let's have a look. Queen of Pentacles clarified by Queen of Cups. Actually, I think someone gonna give you something. It can be love, it can be the expressions, or it can be a respect, it can be like a recognition of something. And it can be love. It can, the Queen energy is very compatible energies. And you actually become more grounded now with the new emotional, ability, the maturity of the new emotion you got. And you attract someone with the Queen of Cups here. Now, let me see the relations between the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. One card for the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, and then we can go and enjoy the rest of the weekend wherever you are. And thank you very much again for being here with me. So Queen of Pentacles we have, and Queen of Cups we have. This is the Nine of Pentacles. In a happy home somewhere. So yeah, it can be someone comes to visit you, or it can be someone invite you to their house. It can be someone give you an idea or wants to co-work with you. It can be any opportunities. Whatever it is, it's a Ace of Pentacles. It will lead you to the new manifestations, the new abundance you're looking for. If you see what I mean. So it can start with the love. It can start with the new opportunities of work. It can be anything. So that's why I say you need to find your purposes, so you know which purpose that you are seek. Because when you know what you seek, you always find the answer. Okay guys, let's leave the love topic to Wednesday. For now, I will say goodbye. If you would like to donate, please find the donate button in the description box, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you and bye bye.